pay attention to detail within these next few weeks and just prepare as good as we can to get ready for these guys.
How excited are you to play on a big stage? Obviously, the only game that night.
Well, I'm very excited. I mean, not only is it a big stage, but I mean, it's a home game for me, you know, back in my hometown. So, I mean, for me, it doesn't get no better than that. There's nothing more I can ask for.
Stedman, you worried at all about any like distractions or focusing on? I mean, you have to have a balance. I mean, you have to have some fun, but you also want to make sure you guys don't have too much fun. Or focus on the game, I guess.
Well, I mean, for each and every one of us, you know, this is a very big game. I mean, we know that this is the time, you know, you could probably go down and have a little bit of fun, but I mean, it's a business trip for us. And I mean, even with me being home, I don't think that'll, you know, too much be a distraction for me neither. I got a goal, and that's to win this game. We have a goal.
Last time we talked to you guys, really hadn't gotten to really game planning yet. Now that you have a little bit, what have you seen from Clemson's defense? What do you think about what they're capable of?
Well, they have a pretty strong defense. I mean, they look good all around. I mean, their DBs, defensive backs and linebackers, all of them look pretty good. I see that their defensive line is, you know, pretty good. Those guys, you know, do a good job of bringing pressure to the quarterback, and their DBs pretty aggressive. I mean, they look pretty patient at the line of scrimmage, and I mean, just overall, they have a pretty good defense.
Now, the first 8 games of the season, they were obviously tearing people up. Then they did it again in the ACC championship game, but they had that 3 or 4 game stretch where they struggled a lot. What did you see that they did maybe not as well in those 3 or 4 games that they did well the rest of the season?
Well, one thing I did notice when they played against teams who tried to tempo them and, you know, just try to hurry them and just move the ball downfield, they had, you know, areas where they struggled and with them lining up and stuff. So I feel like, you know, if we could get a good tempo going and, you know, try to keep them on their heels, that would be something good for us. So that's something that I noticed.
That's something you guys obviously wanted to do all season, and maybe you didn't do quite as much of as what you hoped to coming in. Do you expect to work on that maybe a little bit more in the next, whatever it is, 10 practices before the game, just because you think that might be a weakness of theirs?
Well, yeah, man, that we feel like, you know, that's a weakness of theirs. That's something that we've been practicing. I mean, we started today, and I'm quite sure to, you know, continue to go on. Us just practicing tempo and just you know, getting everything together to just drive downfield and, you know, do everything with the fast pace.
Gino described playing in your backyard as a luxury more than anything. You see it the same way, and what does that mean to you to be able to play this game down there?
Well, for me, it means a lot. I mean, the stadium that we're playing in, I pretty much pass by it every day, you know, en route with just doing things that I do normally, you know, in Miami. And I mean, for me to be able to play on this field, you know, in a big stage like this is it's an amazing feeling, you know. I mean, our goal, you know, here is to win, and I mean, that's what we, you know, that's what we want to go out and do. So, I mean, for each and every one of us, I mean, me and Gino especially, this is a big game for us.
What's your relationship with Gino? I mean, you guys